it seems like light heavyweight champion Adonis Stevenson could be fighting Andrzej Fonfara of Poland on April 12th in Montreal 2014. Now, the interesting thing about this is the other light heavyweight champion, or one of the other light heavyweight champions, Sergey Kovalev, is also chasing a fight with Andrzej Fonfara. That's right, he's been linked to both of them. So rather than fighting each other, they're both trying to fight the same opponent. But apparently, according to Fonfara's people, or people linked to the Fonfara camp, they're leaning more towards a Stevenson fight rather than a Kovalev fight. Maybe that's to do with money. Maybe they believe that Stevenson is more beatable than Kovalev. Maybe a bit of both. Who knows? But how do you feel about that? How do you feel about Fonfara as an opponent? I've seen Fonfara fight quite a few times. He's improved a lot in the last couple years, because early on in his career, he was down a few times. He's a tall guy, he's a rangy guy, he can punch himself. It's definitely no pushover for most light heavyweights out there. Never had a title shot as yet, as far as I'm aware. So this would be his first title shot. He's definitely a solid opponent for Adonis Stevenson. It's not a hand-picked, situation. I mean, obviously it's a voluntary defense, but it's not the weakest opponent he could have picked, basically. All right, Fonfara is a decent fighter, but the fact he's been down in fights before, several fights, you'd think that Stevenson should have the measure of him and he should be able to take him out. But again, it is interesting that both Stevenson and Kovalev are both looking to fight the same guy. That is interesting. Why do you think that Fonfara is leaning more towards Stevenson? Do you think it's a fear of Kovalev, or do you think he's going to be getting paid more money? Kovalev is pretty much a hobo in boxing. He doesn't really have a home at the moment. He's fighting on undercards and stuff like that. He's not really headlining anywhere. Well, he did against Cleverly, but again, that was the Cleverly show. Whereas Adonis Stevenson has a home up there in Canada where he can draw good numbers each and every time he fights. So maybe it is a money situation. But let me know how you feel about the fight. Obviously, we're all disappointed that Stevenson hasn't taken the Kovalev fight. But let me know how you feel about him squaring off against Fonfara. Do you think it's a good fight? How do you think it will go? And how do you think Stevenson would do against Fonfara compared to how Kovalev might do against Fonfara? Yeah? Let me know how you feel about the whole situation. Yeah? Drop your comments below. This is Hatman. I'm out.